has been really thrown into chaos. Prices have spiked. And this means also that fertilizers productions has been severely disrupted. So, for example, again, let's not just talk about this in abstract terms or in terms of numbers, but what are the human consequences for this disruption? We have millions of people that are now at risk due to these shortages, because when fertilizer prices rise, farmers will use less fertilizers, and farmers use less fertilizers, we will see the crop yields falling inevitably. And when these crop yields fall, food prices will rise, and again, we will just have a chain of events that is unfolding. Food prices rising, poor people going hungry. Again, we will have the global majority, most of the people, the 90% that will suffer from this. So this is a chain reaction that we have never seen before. And I want to emphasize this is not being caused by Iran. This is being caused by the United States, who have begun this war in the first place. We have already seen the president admitting they are acting illegitimately in the Strait of Hormuz, and what is happening is that these have grave economic consequences for the global economy, grave political consequences. Fortunately, I believe that most of the global population now is seeing what is happening, that this imperial U.S. hegemonic order is coming to an end here. And we have seen, this is something that can be comparable to the events of 2008, 2011 in the wake of previous energy shocks. And we will see that the poorest people in the world, the poorest countries, will suffer the most, facing higher food prices, children going hungry. And again, for what purpose? Because the United States decided to attack Iran on no legal basis whatsoever, because Washington refuses to accept that the Strait of Hormuz is Iranian waters, because American president would rather, play pirate than seriously negotiate. So the moral weight, just as the economic and political weight of this catastrophe, maybe to enforce. And if the United States would simply accept that Iran has the right to control its own territorial waters, if the United States would lift its pirate blockade,
sure.
If the United States would finally stop threatening sanctions against any company or any country that deals with Iran, then shipping would resume, natural gas would flow, fertilizer production would recover, and
Indeed.
the threat of global hunger would also recede, and we would all be in a much better place. The solution is really not that complicated. The solution is for the United States to accept this new chapter that is taking shape.
Sure. Nahid, our guest in Shaman was addressing all the ripple effects